You said this one's new, right? Leaving the DMV, pass the written test. On to the driving next time. Next up, I'm gonna try and open a new bank account with Chase. Alright, so officially a Chase bank account member. Got my savings, checkings all set up. Really great customer service from right there. And then right across the street, I think I'm gonna pick up some breakfast slash lunch from IHOP because I haven't eaten here in like a decade, literally. Got my IHOP. Alright, so I have no idea what my hair is doing right now, but got my IHOP. Couldn't decide what to get, so I just got this like split decision breakfast just to try a little bit of everything. This is my first time walking here in the States. Like, I'm walking back to my sister's apartment. She had to go to work. Got the bank sorted out. There's Chase right there. IHOP is directly behind me. She has all these like stores and stuff around her area, like super convenient. There's a coffee place over here I want to try. There's a barber because I need to get a haircut. I'm just taking the shortcut back to her apartment right now. But yeah, it's weird for me, like having to walk around here because I've never walked in this. Like when I was here in the States like 10 years ago, I was like super young, so I never really went anywhere unless I was like with the family or school. So it's nice to kind of get a feel for the area, even though I'm not gonna be living here, just to like explore and all of that. By the way, I'm like starving because we had to wake up at like, the DMV appointment was at 8 a.m. or we left at 8 a.m. Got there like before 8:30. I was originally going to get my California ID, and that has to come in the mail now, so it's gonna take a little bit. But then I also took my written portion of my driving test, which I did not study for at all. Like, I literally got the book when I got there and reviewed for like 20 minutes. I did a quick like test on like an app, and then I took the test. I think you can miss 6 questions. I missed 4. So, you know, not too bad. I passed. It's good enough for me. So now I have my like permit or whatever, temporary license. And then whenever I'm ready to do the actual driving portion, I just have to schedule that. Mind you, I've had a license for like the last couple of years now. I just have to get a new one here since it's my first time in the States. Yes, and I can finally eat now.
So you can feel better fast and get back to the job at hand. New Theraflu Express Max.
No, this isn't for you.
They're all good. I think like, you know, they're all at that point, like we were saying, like everybody's trying to find out what they're doing. Everybody's working now, like that's one thing. Everybody there is working. If they're not working, like, or if they're working, they're all working more than one job. Like all of them. Leanna has 3 or 2. My friend Erica has 3. Like Marcel has 2. Like everybody's like, you know, weekday, weekend, like they have jobs now. So it's kind of crazy to like. It's so funny because like, you know, when I was younger, like I was working all the time. Everybody was going out. It's like that's what you do like, when you're that young. Yeah, I have all this free time and like everybody's working. So.
How's your day today?
Oh, awesome.
That's good.
All yours?
Good, good. So that was my first official Uber experience. Not too bad. Got a little car sick on the ride, but that's not because of the driver. That's just because of me. I finally have a phone stateside. Went with the, what is this, black? What's it called? Space gray. This time, the 6S Plus with AT&T. Alright, finally back in my sister's apartment anyways. It's been a crazy long day. I got my stuff down at the DMV, so I got my license, or I took my written test for my license, passed that, got my driving test scheduled for the 8th of February, and I got my California ID sorted out. That's going to be coming in the mail. Set up my Chase bank account. There's still some stuff pending. They're going to have to send another card in the mail, but I got my debit card, checking, savings sorted out.
I just have to handle some transfers with that now. From there, I went out tonight, had dinner with my sister, and as you saw, picked up my iPhone 6S Plus, 64 gigs, still in the wrapper here. Um, as you can tell, I went with space gray this time, which looks really sleek. It's been a while since I've gone with like a black one. Typically been going with the gold, recently the rose gold. 64 gigs, I could have went for the 128, but 64 should just hold me fine. I don't store too much fun or data locally on my phone, with the exception of these vlogs, to be honest. Everything else is usually streamed or backed up into the cloud some way. And even with these vlogs, I tend to recycle the content off after I've uploaded said vlog. Went with AT&T because my sisters are already on AT&T. I got added into their family plan. They both are grandfathered and unlimited data. Unfortunately, I cannot take advantage of that. But I did get a pretty significant discount since I'm on their like family, whatever they call family talk plan. A lot of that stuff is new to me because like the States and Japan, how they do their plans is different. Like a lot of the initial costs are way cheaper here in the States, and especially because I was being added onto this family plan, I was paying like significantly less than what I was paying in Japan for my iPhone 6s Plus. Um, but like even at that, like, I think I could go 2 lines for the equivalent of what I was paying in Japan, give or take, like a little bit more, of course, and depending on your data plan, of course, too, because that's the thing here. Like data, I feel like you use a lot more data here just because people tend to use more services and cellular based data out here in the States. Um, but for me, I feel like I'll always be on Wi-Fi, and for the most part, working from home and stuff like that, I'm always on a Wi-Fi connection, so I'm not too worried about data. Like I totally overestimated in Japan. I went with like a 10 gig plan, which is like crazy because I never went anywhere close to that. So right now, I think I'm gonna go with the 5 gig data plan with AT&T. I have to call them tomorrow because there's like some issues when they were setting up the phone. They only did 300 megabytes, which is like literally nothing. Um, so that's something I need to get on top of and look how that goes. Yeah, I don't know. I did a lot of like research. I know Verizon's like a really good carrier. I know Verizon got a lot of like as far as speed test goes, and like uh, everywhere I went from like the wire cutter to I think wired, like literally ranked to Verizon just a little bit higher. But since my family was already on AT&T, it was just kind of a convenience thing. And I got like a discount out of it, which is really really decent. Um, I was thinking about going 2 lines. I was going to get an Android and an iOS phone, but right now the Android phones are pretty much like in prime for rotation. So I may just wait that out and get a second line later on. So yeah, needless to say, crazy day. I'm super tired if you can't tell. I'm still like not jet lagged, but like my schedule is just so off, and especially coming here, like switching it up again, it's even more messed up. But I'm gonna sit down here, open the MacBook Air, crack open some emails, and then get to editing these vlogs because like I'm so behind on these vlogs. I really want to get them uploaded for you guys. So as always, I thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed another day in the life here as I get adjusted in California. I got a lot done today though, and I will catch you all in the next one.